In this video, I will show you how to manage your client feedback on ClickUp for your digital marketing agency. I will show you how to effectively collect feedback and also track it. So let's get right into it. As you can see right here, we are in ClickUp. Here we have, let's say this is a client folder, okay? And we have their tasks, their campaigns, and their assets. And also what we are going to talk about is client feedback list, okay? So let's click on it. And as you can see here, this is the list. Here we basically have two important things. We have the form and we have the list. So what I'm talking about, as you can see right here, this is the form, okay? Client feedback form. What we will use this form for? What you want to do is systemize how you collect feedback from your clients. Your clients can just message you all the time, email you all the time with requests and all that stuff, and you need to keep track of that. Now, what you need to do is train your clients to use a form when they want something from you, okay? In this case, let's go back to the form. As you can see right here, we have client feedback type, okay? Let's click on it. As you can see here, we have general comments, issue reports, revisions, requests, approval, and also questions and clarifications. As you can see right here, you can add any types, you can remove some of them as you want, but the point is, you want your clients, whenever they need something from you, they go ahead and submit a form. Why we do that? The first thing is, so you can keep track of them, okay? When they send a message, you may forget to do something. Your team may forget. So when your client submits a form, that will create a task, okay, in the feedback list, as I will show you right now. And that will allow you and your team to see it and keep track of it, add any context if you want to, and also effectively address the feedback. So let's get back to it. As you can see right here. So let's say I'm client, okay? Let's say I want you to edit something in a campaign we are working on, okay? So they can do a title, for example, and then priority. For example, this is urgent. You need to do that urgently because that will, for example, impact the results of the campaign. They can do urgent. And then client feedback, for example, it's revision request, something like that. And then feedback description. They need to add some context, okay? In case the title is not clear, they need to add some context right here. And then, as you can see here, they need to update the image. When they scroll down, they will see a reference link and attachments, okay? This will make them think if they need to send you something. For example, they may need something to be edited, but they don't send like any reference, any inspiration for you, anything like that. So here you allow them to send a link. For example, if they want this specific image, they can upload it, or they can send you examples, for example, okay? So yeah, that's it. And let's submit the form. As you can see, when the form is submitted, if we go to the list, okay, and then it was a revision request. As you can see right here, we got a new record right here in the list, and the status is received, okay? So for statuses, we have like this. We have received, we have under review, action required, awaiting client response, and then resolved. When it first comes up, it will be received, okay? For example, you click on it and then you read the description, or your client or your team member read the description, and then this is for example linked to the specific campaign. They can do to here more, and then associated campaign, and then they can choose from the campaigns this client has, okay? For example, holiday season. Or also they can do that from this right here, okay? They can click right here and then they can add something. So what are the campaigns? If we go back to the list, as you can see here, above assets, we have campaigns. All the campaigns of this client are hosted right there, okay? But this is tutorial for another day. If you want to learn more, click on the channel and then you will find tutorial on the full ClickUp template. Let's get back to the client feedback. As you can see right here. Here, the list is grouped by the feedback type. As you can see right here. We can do by status. We can do this, okay? And then group them by status. So this is received, and then under review, and so on. Or we can do by associated campaign, okay? So each campaign and the feedback you got for it. So for example, we got this feedback, and then you can do a default assignee. Okay, we can set a default assignee. For example, it's me. Every time a feedback gets submitted, I am an assignee, and I will take care of it. We can come to it and then read it. And for example, my other team member, for example, needs to handle this. I can tag him right here. And then, for example, I change the status to action required. And then I can leave a comment right here. Please make sure to update the image, for example. And I can also assign it to him like this. Like this, I make sure he sees the comment and then take action. My friend comes in, he sees it. So, and then he goes ahead and update or do the task. And then, yeah, he can go ahead and click on resolve it. For example, this has been resolved. He can move it to here, or he can, for example, move it to awaiting client response if he messaged the client back and he's waiting for his response. Okay, so everything can be tracked right here. And yeah, that's it for today's video. This is one of the best ways to track feedback effectively, not forget about anything, not lose anything. And if you want to get this list, okay, just scroll down in the description. You'll find the link to get the template for free. And if you want the full ClickUp template that has amazing features, amazing workflow, a template that is structured in a way that it works, you're going to use it, your team is going to use it and enjoy it and benefit from it and scale of it. So yeah, if you want to get the list, you can check the description. If you want to get the full template, you can check the description. Other than that, if you have any questions, let me know.